How is it going, everybody? I hope everybody can hear me. How is it going? I am. Oh, someone's had to speak. How's it going, everybody? What is going on, my plant peoples? I am the ADHD gardener, where I use gardening, houseplants, and humor as a much needed form of mental health, therapy, sobriety, and ADHD learning tips and tricks and hacks on how to navigate life using my garden. And yeah, welcome. I'm outside now. Now that it's dark, not dark, light outside, where you know you can see me and stuff out here. I need to do a little bit of stuff outside while I distract my mind of my anxiety that I have. In case you've seen what's going on. Oh, let me see the comments. What's going on, everybody? Hello, Jose. How's it going? That is that is my fiance's name, Jose, in the background. Um, I normally don't smoke stogies on, but I'm anxious, everybody. I'm anxious. Okay. How is someone that's going to get married like tomorrow? How is this going to work? I'm anxious. So I'm outside trying to do a little catching up on some garden stuff out here. I actually need to water some of my seedlings. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know if I'm going to be on long. I just thought I would fill you in. Okay. This is probably not a plant conversation exactly. I mean, I am going to be talking about plants, I'm sure, at some point. But right now, I got I I'm just anxious. Okay. I'm just anxious. And anybody, I guess welcome to everybody new is hey, I'm getting hitched. I'm getting married, which is so weird to say because I never thought I could do that or never thought I would get married or anything like that. So here I am. Let me turn this off. So I gotta water some plants before I go inside. And that's exactly what I'm gonna be doing. I have not watered anything, and I was supposed to be planting today, but I didn't have that much time to plant anything. I was supposed to be planting my tomatoes, but I'm gonna save that for a video because I'm doing something different with my tomatoes this year. Hold on a second. I'm good. How are you? I am doing fantabulous. Well, nervous, nervous, but other than that, I'm doing pretty darn good. I'm doing good. Thank you, Andrea. Thank you. Congrats. Oh my gosh, this is so weird for me. Okay, I don't know what's going on. I'm just watering some plants, trying to distract my mind a little bit. I guess you know what I mean. And that's what I'm doing. So I guess I have some herbs to plant. I think I have some mullein to plant, and I also have some caraway and a few herbs that I'm going to be planting. Actually, I needed to get that in the ground. But there's one thing I wanted to show you. Remember these from the wintertime that I was like having these? I'm going to be doing this all over again. Well, I'm going to have a bunch of them more, and I'm going to hang them on this gutter system. This is going to be for an upcoming video. I don't know if anyone's seen my video that I did with my dad last year on his rain gutter garden system. So I'm actually going to be setting this up in my garden. We already have it going on, and that's going to be for an upcoming video at some point. To be doing this. Yeah, don't be nervous. No, I'm happy, but at the same time, I'm nervous. I was nervous because I'm new. It's new for me. It's new for me, and it's nothing new. It's not like I haven't been with Jose for like ever. You know what I mean? We've been together for like years, years, like 10 plus years. So I guess it was a matter of time before I stopped getting the jitters, for it. Thank you so much. Oh, you know what? I got some catnip. I got a plant. It's looking a little dry because I didn't water them. There we go. So I'm gonna go water them. Well, I'm gonna plant them in the ground and then I'm gonna water them. That's what I'm gonna do. And I have a few herbs. Oh, I got some turmeric. I did a video on that too. Now I'm trying to figure out where am I gonna plant it outside. That's where it may get a little tricky, actually, because I don't know where I'm gonna plant. See, if you see my garden, hold on. Whoop, there we go. All this is my garden, right? But I have specific places where I'm going to be trying to put a lot of my seedlings and stuff. Granted, my sun, I'm always talking about following the sun patterns. So over the years, I've had to learn about, where's the proper placement for these things. And some things I just wing it because I don't have nowhere to put these things. So, and of course, as usual, I lost my little shovel thingy. So, okay. Well, hey, it is what it is. I'm normally more set up than this, but hey, today is a little special exception. And what did I do with my shovel? Oh man, I lost my shovel. Oh no. All right, we're gonna have to get creative. We're gonna have to get creative. There's a word for this tool. I forget the name of it. I think it's a Japanese tool. It is. It says made in Japan. This thing, yo, it's so good. It's so great for like weeds and everything, but look how rusted it is. I'm gonna have to fix this up. So I'm gonna take this because I can use that as a little shovel for my seedlings. So that's what I'm gonna be doing because that's what I have. Okay, so where did I put my mullein and my caraway seeds? I forgot how tall caraway gets. Anyone know how tall caraway gets? I forget. Now I know mullein. I have a bunch of seedlings right here. Now I know mullein gets to be because I saw it at my at this farm that I visited, and that gets to be at least maybe about like 3 feet wide. 3 feet, yeah, about 2 feet wide, and I think like 2 feet tall. So I'm gonna put some mullein. I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put it because that does get kind of big. So the question is, where am I gonna put this stuff? What else do I have? Hold on. And you know what? I actually did not realize how much mullein I planted. Yo, I planted a lot of this. Hold on. See all these? Hold on a second. All this is mullein. Like, what am I gonna do with all this? Like all these? Bro, that's way too much mullein. They say that you can smoke this, but it's actually good for what do you call that? They call that in the medical world. Oh my gosh, it's like a mucinex. It's like an expectorant. So that's what I'm growing the mullein for. I said caraway gets about. Oh, hey, what's going on, Norseman? Caraway gets about 30 inches, so that's not bad. Thank you very much. Oh, I got Chip. He's chilling with me as usual. Look how cute. As you were, you little jerk. He just knocked over a tray of my ceilings earlier, right? Give me paw. Give me paw. Yeah, good for you, doggy. Okay, so I got a bunch of mullein. Maybe I will. You know what I think I was doing? I'm thinking about, okay, there goes the snout. There goes the snout. All right, so I'm going to have to wait because these are way too small for me to be planting like right now. It's just too small. It'll get lost in my garden. Plus, I have a bunch of mulch and stuff. I'm not going to see it. So I'm going to wait until this gets a little on the bigger side. However, I do have something else. What else do I have here? Actually, black cumin. I have a bunch of black cumin planted actually in my little herb section. That I'm very excited for because I want to be harvesting the black cumin seeds. So I want those. There's a lot of medicinal properties when it comes to black cumin. So I'm very excited about that. I actually got flax, some flax plants, some flax seeds. Like, that's pretty cool. I wanted some of that. I just wanted to try it out. I also, oh yeah, that's right. I did say caraway. I had a bunch of valerian, to be honest, but for some reason the valerian, either they didn't germinate or I did get them to germinate and it just, something happened to me. Oh, how's it going? Thank you. Yay. I keep saying, how's it going? Yes, yo, your snoot. Hold on a second. There we go. Okay, careful with mullein. The seeds are a neurotoxin and can cause serious harm if ingested or inhaled. Wow, that's a good look. Thank you so much. I knew about the leaves as being medicinal, but I didn't know about the seeds like that. So that's actually really good information. The Native Americans used to crush the mullein seeds, throw it in water to stun fish. Get out! For real? Yo, that's some great information. I want to actually go look that up. That sounds pretty cool. I mean, like in a fascinating way. Like I never knew that. That sounds pretty good. Never tried growing flax. Can't wait to try. Hey, what's going on? I can say, hey, what's going on to everybody? Like we're peoples, you know what I'm saying? We're friends. Actually, I want to show you what the flax plant looks like. So let me keep it moving. I'm gonna grab some mullein. I think two of them are pretty good, but we're gonna go to my little herb garden section. And that's where let me take my tool and everything. And we're gonna go. And this right here is my little herb section. Oh, if you can see all these containers, all these containers. Now I'm placing all of my herbs in containers because some of them just get downright invasive. I have like 3 different types of mint going. I have regular mint. I have chocolate mint. I also have, I think, lemon balm. And, well, I think, isn't catnip part of the mint family? I also got catnip, but that's for my cats. Because, they got to enjoy some fun too. You know what I mean? I smoke mullein sometimes. It helps with asthma. Really? I wanted to use it as an expectorant because obviously I'm trying to reduce my smoking of cigarettes and I have a lot of that phlegm stuff. So I don't know if I want to smoke it though. I mean, I'll probably try. I'm not gonna lie. I probably would try, but I'm actually gonna what are you gonna? I'm gonna try to make a tea. Yo, dude, look at these bags under my eyes, bro. Oh my gosh. I don't sleep well. No, you know what it is? Of course, I don't sleep well. But now I boohoo like crazy because I'm letting my emotions go. I mean, I spent a long time suppressing my emotions, people. All right. Okay. I grew up not only in a Hispanic household where emotions were not exactly addressed, but also society, ADHD, rejection, and all that stuff. I kind of like suppressed my emotions for a long time. So now I'm getting in tune with my emotions, and damn it, that's a lot of them. So now I cry all the damn time. Not that I'm ecstatic about it, but hey, healing. So now I got bags under my eyes all the time. I used Mullen to quit smoking cigs. Yo, that's smart. That's what I wanted to do originally. I think I did a post or a video about that, asking like, yo, has anyone tried smoking this stuff? Oh, it's just 420 now. I feel you on that one. I feel you on that one. I need something, right? So that's why I actually put my. Oof. Oh no! Hold on a second. There we go. That's why I actually put my cigarette out because I feel kind of guilty now. I shouldn't be smoking that. Okay, mullein is an amazing plant. Even the root is used to treat Bell's palsy. Really? That's an interesting one. I did not know that. I knew that mullein has some serious medicinal properties. But let me show you what I have here. I have a lot of medicinal herbs. I think I did a video on that, on the different type of medicinal herbs that I'm going for myself. Aw, thank you so much. You're so kind. Thank you. I actually have rosacea. Now, if anyone knows about rosacea, it's another autoimmune issue. Great, but it makes your face really, really red and like really, really, really red. Okay, my face is super red, and I like break out on like a bunch of pimples and stuff all over my face. But the positive side is that I don't need blush. I don't need to wear blush because it always looks like I got permanent blush on my face. So that's a little positive silver lining to having rosacea. Okay, so I don't know if I can see. I wish there was a way to show you, like flip my screen. I don't know if I could do that. I'm using my cell phone, okay, everybody? I'm using my cell phone. So I have here, well, this is my marjoram, but these little tiny ones, that's the flaxseed. These little ones, hold on, let me see if I can do it. Right there, these little ones, that's the flaxseed. Those flax plants are like very they don't leaf out too much. I've noticed I tried growing flaxseed last year. They just kind of grow in one singular stem up. I've noticed that. So I'm curious to know. Oh, and you know what I did start growing too? I don't know if anyone tried growing garbanzo beans. Now I'm not a fan of garbanzo beans because garbanzo beans, but would I like to try growing them? Of course. So I'm growing the blue garbanzo beans. Those are interesting. Oh, you have flaxen. Good for you. Let me know how that goes. I gotta show you my other stuff too. What else I got? Um, to be honest, I was so focused on certain plants that I kind of neglected other plants in my garden. Phew. Doesn't that sound like familiar for everybody? Like how many times have you so focused on like not killing one plant that on accident another plant dies? This happened to me so much. Now over here, which I'm very excited about. Ooh, right there, I have a bunch of black cumin. Now, black cumin, I don't know if you can eat the plant, but I know that the seeds is what I wanted from the black cumin because you can press those cumin seeds, and I think that the oil was very very like high in nutrients and all that. So I'm trying to figure that how that goes. I should have planted some thin spots today. Yeah, I'll do it tomorrow. Oh, some plants and some. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. I'm a little slow. Okay, I started studying electroculture gardening this year. What's going on, Neil? And I had heard about that. I actually saw a video on TikTok about that where I saw some like copper coil, and I don't know if that's the same thing that you're talking about. Yes, rosacea is triggered and can flare up from seed oils, olive oil, soybean oil, canola oil. Well, damn, any flipping oil. You know what I do notice? The rosacea comes up, especially when I'm hot, when it's really hot outside, or I'm using like taking a hot shower. Oh, my face gets so red. It's ridiculous. Okay, I have flax in my pantry. Wonder if I can plant those. Actually, I would not be surprised if some of those. That my neighbor? I think my neighbor started to. Yeah, he did. He started to what you call it. Um. Focus. Anyway, where was I going with this? Yes, you can. Actually, there's a few seeds that I got from the store that I grow right out of the container. So it would not be surprising if you managed to get some flax seeds out of those flax from the store. Worth a shot. I mean, I've grown beans from the store. I've grown peppers, tomatoes. Um, oh gosh, what else? I've grown so much from the store. What do you want from me? What do you want from my life? Don't knock over my catnip, bro. Move back. Back it up. Back it up. I love you. I love you. And you knocked over my catnip. Mm. He's such a cute dog. Oh, you know what it is? I also grew ginger and turmeric from the store. So I would say throw that flaxseed in the soil and see how that goes. I'd do it. Actually, that doesn't sound like a bad idea. Would mullein tea help quit smoking? I do not know if it would help quit smoking. I do know that you can get a lot of medicinal properties from the tea, like the expectorant quality of it. I actually do not know if you can smoke the mullein and then get that expectorant property out of it. Worth a shot, though. Worth a try. I mean, yo, dude, I see birds in my pepper. Oh, sorry. Obviously, I have a lot of plants now, but I also have a lot of flowers now. So now I literally have every bird from the neighborhood. Is that a chicken in my garden? Oh, no, no, it's not. Never mind. I have so many birds in my garden because I'm surrounded by trees. You see all those trees, trees. I got more trees. So all I have is just tons and tons of birds that eyeball the crap out of me planting my stuff. This is why I cannot plant any seeds directly sowing in because them birds be watching me. So if I plant anything in the ground directly, those birds are going to be scooping them up right from the window. I'll be watching them from my kitchen window. And those birds come in and just like picking the ground, those little jerks. I mean, I love them so, but man, they really go through that stuff. Don't forget about my potatoes from the store. Yeah, the potatoes from the store. And I hope everyone saw my potato video, my little experiment, I should say. Did anyone see? Well, I mean, I think I posted it up. I did a video on it recently. I think that was the one from yesterday about the potatoes. I really had questions about that. I guess I might as well ask everybody. And if you know what I'm talking about, that's from the video from yesterday about indeterminate versus determinate potatoes. I was told from MI Gardener that you cannot there is no such thing as indeterminate potatoes. I don't know if that's true or not. So that's why I did my experiment. So if you want more information on that, go check out my video. Okay, let's just see. I rolled mullein in papers and was smoking anytime I had a craving. Did it work? Did it help? I mean, it doesn't have any nicotine in it, and nicotine is what you're really kind of going for to kill the cravings of the cigarettes. So I don't really know, but that'd be interesting to find out. That's a good one. I was able to harvest some seeds from the EP and still have a batch. I love that. Yo, is mullein perennial? I didn't even look it up. Actually, I did look it up, but that's a long time ago. But now that I'm here, I want to know. Where am I gonna put it? That thing is big. Where am I gonna put that? Now I'm just trying to find a good spot for my garden. That's why I keep looking around. Like, is any space a good space to grow this stuff? I got so many plants. You'll never get Irish red. I envy that tan PR skin. You look great. Thank you so much. Oh, hey, how's it going, Patrick? Yes, this is just I don't know. I get more brown in the summertime. To be honest, I would love to stay this color brown all year long. That would be great. I always wanted to be a smidge darker than my natural brown color. So this color is fantastic if I could only stay like this. And the only way that I would stay this color year round is if I moved to PR. But maybe one day. Maybe one day. Okay, so actually, I think I'm going to plant the mullein right here. I don't know if it's going to go, I don't know if that's the right spot for it, but we're going to try it out and see how it goes. I know this area that I have all of my herb garden is in part shade. So I have part sun and then part shade. So in the morning, it's sunny, but in the afternoon, it's shady. So it does give your herbs and a lot of your plants that chill out from the afternoon sun. Because some of that stuff be burning a lot of your plants and you don't even realize it. Sometimes the sun is way too strong. That's why a lot of plants, looking it up, some of them require a little bit, or would like, I should say, some partial sun. I mean, partial shade. There we go. First time I quit smoking at 25, I rolled 420. Ooh, and used that when I had a craving. That actually helps. That actually helps. I'm actually better now with the cigarettes. I only have maybe one cigarette every 3 days, something like that. However, I've been under a lot more stress lately. I wonder why. So I've been a little bit of a mess with that. But I'm sure it works. I'm 35 now. Yo, I am 39. I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. All right. Not feeling it at all because I'm 39, but in my mind, I'm like 25 in my head. And on top of that, I've been losing weight. So now my face got thinner, right? Because obviously my face was kind of big. And now my cheeks are sagging because I lost weight in my face. And now I got excess skin. Like, dude, what the heck is that all about? I'm not feeling that either. Like, this sucks. Like, growing up stinks. That's all I gotta say about that. Using mullein has zero cravings for nicotine. Really? That's interesting. Now, I just want to say, I'll preface this as a former nurse, that any ingestion of, or any inhalation, I should say, excuse me, any inhalation of any type of smoking material possibly would not be good for our lungs. However, pick your poison. Just saying. That's true. You are a bit whiter in the winter. I know. I am so much whiter in the winter. It sucks. Like, hold on. Let's see. How Oh, damn. You see that? Oh, that's light. That's light. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second. I meant I can't be doing the 420 every day, so Mullein's my go-to. I hear that. ADHD brain. I hear that too. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I've been so like squirreled away in my head. It's unbelievable. I've been trying to keep this ADHD in under check. But yo, speaking of that, speaking of ADHD, um, I'm not going to talk too much about it here, but maybe whatever. My channel is about gardening and mental health. So why am I not talking about it? But whatever. My TikTok is my ADHD journey on learning about ADHD like more in depth. Okay, so I rarely talk about plants on TikTok. Okay, that's more of the mental health journey of this. I get in depth about that. So I did speak about I actually put up a video earlier on TikTok about my anxiety attack about getting married. Oh, congrats. Thank you. Okay, Andalusian skin. I've never heard of that. Now I'm gonna have to Google that and later on. Look at that. Look at that tan, bro. My gosh. And I'm thinking at some point I should probably like knock off wearing solely black. Maybe I should put a little color into my life. So I'm trying to come up with a logo so I can put that onto my shirt so I'm not wearing constantly black. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. All right, moving onwards. Moving onwards. So let's bring the mullein. If I accomplish anything before I leave here, I want the mullein in the ground. I want my catnip in the ground. And oh, speaking of which, also my citronella. I got citronella. But what I've noticed about citronella, yo, tell me in the comments. Ooh, hold on, let me get myself situated. Tell me in the comments, has anyone brought in citronella from the summertime into, oh my gosh, these freaking bags. Whatever. I can't focus on that. Don't focus on that. Citronella. Has anyone brought citronella in from the outside, like in the fall time and whatnot? You bring that in. The last year I brought citronella in from outside. Spider mites. I got so many spider mites bringing citronella inside. I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, oh crap. And I threw it back outside. Southern Spain. Oh, that makes sense. Got you on that one. I was like, Andalusia. I never heard of that before. So that's a good one. All right, let me get my oh, you know what I should do? I can post this up right here. So let me get rid of my tomatoes. I have a milk crate. I actually have a bunch of tomatoes, which I have yet to plant. I was gonna experiment on something, which was I was gonna do a video on it. Every year I'm working with tomatoes, but let me know if anyone struggles with the blight. Blight, anybody? Fungal infection on your tomatoes, anybody? I get it every year, and I'm gonna tell you why I get it every year. And it's not because of the tomatoes, and it's not because of me. It's because it's in the soil. The blight stays in your soil for like 5 to 7 years, bro. It takes forever to get out of your soil. So that means, I mean, it can die. The only thing is that you cannot plant anything that the blight loves in that soil. So if I'm constantly growing tomatoes back here, if I'm constantly growing tomatoes, then how the heck am I going to avoid the blight? I can't avoid the blight because it's already in my soil. So now that it's already in my soil, what the heck am I going to do about it? Not plant any tomatoes? Okay. Oh, hey, what's going on? New name. What's going on? Welcome to the chat about life, gardening, and ADHD, and everything in between and under that umbrella. I've only dealt with citronella lanterns. I've never heard of that. Citronella lanterns? Like that's the name of the plant? Or is there something I'm missing about that? Interesting. I mix rubbing alcohol and water for mites. Spray away, sister. I'm so sick of seeing these damn spider mites. If it ain't the spider mites that I'm dealing with, indoors. Indoors. It's the mealy bugs. Luckily, when I bring all my house plants outside, I do not have any mealy bug problems because I'm outdoors. But once I bring them suckers inside, forget about it. It's a wrap. Everything gets a stupid mealy bug. Hate it so much. Oh, that's what he was talking about. My bad, everybody. He was talking about the rubbing alcohol in the water for the mites. Now, I've never tried the rubbing alcohol. Now, everyone kept saying about, oh, take your little Q-tip and with a little rubbing alcohol, and then hit the mealy bug and hit the. I need something for infestation. Like I want to bomb my plants. Like I want, you know what I'm saying? Like that's how bad my mealy bug infestation was. That's crazy. It's a lantern to keep mosquitoes away. Oh my gosh, I'm having a moment. Thank you. That's what you're talking about. Yes. So I figured that because I didn't have a lantern or I didn't want to buy into that stuff because I'm thinking, hey, let's just go all natural and get the actual plant. And I'm like, cool, I got the plant. Smells fantabulous. I'm just gonna go like this. Everywhere I go, I rub that sucker on me. But when I bring it indoors, when the summer's over, the spider mites. Jeez. Oh my gosh, there's so many spider mites. Solarizing your soil for the blight, maybe? Never tried it myself. Well, technically my soil is exposed right now. I mixed in my compost already, so the soil is exposed. So it's not going to kill it, unfortunately. I wish it would, but it's not. So knowing that I'm always going to have the blight, am I going to stop growing tomatoes? Negative, because I want my tomatoes, and especially I can a lot. I do. It does. It does smell good, doesn't it? I got to be more. What do you call it? I got to get better with the blight. So every year I'm coming up with these finding ways, hacks, tips, tricks, and everything on how to maintain the stinking blight from killing all my damn tomatoes. Okay? That's what happens. That's why I'm always telling everybody, to grow extra plants of what you originally wanted to grow because you never know what is going to kill them off. It doesn't have to be the fungus blight. It could be bugs. It could be the weather. It could be something. It could be your own dogs trampling over your plants and stuff. So I always recommend growing more than you think you need because in the end, you may need to need it. You may need it. You may need those extra plants. Congratulations. Thank you so much. So much. I appreciate all the welcome thank yous on congrats and stuff. To cleanse soil, I use peroxide and water and also spray away. Some people microwave or oven cook soil to cleanse. That actually does work. It actually can kill off some the egg larvae that live in the soil. Also, peroxide. Wait, didn't you just say that? No, you didn't. No, you said the microwave thing. I believe someone else said the multiple places and articles and videos always said that peroxide. If I do, I think a 1-to-4 ratio. I think it's a 1-to-4 ratio or a 1-to-3 ratio when it comes to water and peroxide. You put that in your soil and then it kills off the eggs. So I have yet to try that. That's something that I would be trying more in the wintertime indoors because I don't have that problem outdoors. Okay, baking soda for blight. Also put them in a windy area or throw a fan in front of them. That all works good. I don't get the blight indoors. I don't get it indoors. The blight only happens outside, outdoors. So that is where I come up, that's where my problem is. It's not indoors, it's outdoors. Like all of this, all of that, the blight, the fungus lives in the soil out here. And that's my problem. Now, if I can just peroxide the crap out of my entire garden, I probably would. But I don't know if that would work. So it was, it's pretty good. Andrea, how's it going? Just got here. Are you engaged? I don't have it on because I probably would bury my ring in the soil. So yes, I'm actually going to be getting married tomorrow. Tomorrow. Now I don't have money to do this big elaborate wedding. I don't. So we're just going to a courthouse for now because, broke life. But then again, every time I speak to somebody about how their wedding went and how all that stuff goes, they're like, "Oh, I wish I just went to the courthouse. I would have saved myself $20,000." And I'm like, "Bro, I'm not spending 20 grand on a wedding." Even my sister said that. My sister had this beautiful big wedding. And I was talking to my sister about that. And I was like, yo, how much was your wedding? And she goes, to be honest, now that I've been married for all this time and I spent years trying to pay off that debt for the marriage thing, she's like, I should have got married at the courthouse. And a lot of people say that. A lot of people say that. So that's what I'm gonna be doing because only gonna cost me a few $100s. That's all. And I'm sure at some point I'll probably get like a little party on or something in the future. But for now, something low key, low key. Oh, congrats. Thank you. I did the courthouse thing too and couldn't imagine spending thousands for one day when I can invest into our future. That's exactly what we're doing. So we could have easily taken out some money and all that, but then I don't want to spend that. I'm going back to college in fall. And I also say that in a crazy manner because I'm going back to school to go to school to become a therapist. Because what am I doing? What am I doing? I'm going to school. I'm a psychology major now, everybody. I'm a psych major because I'm learning a lot about mental health. And if I'm not going to do nursing, why not become a therapist? It's fascinating to me. So if I can help somebody, if I can help myself, and I'm learning all this stuff about myself, then why can't I go around helping other people? So not only do I have my nursing background, but I also will have some psychotherapy background as well. And then from there, I'd be going to learn more about plants. So it all is gonna go packaged in there. I got married in the courthouse, and you know what? You probably saved a boatload of money too, because I'd rather spend that money on like one, school, and two, my garden. And three, I need to redo my basement because that's going to take like 20 grand. Exactly. Like, dude, what am I going to spend the 20 grand on? Am I going to spend 20 grand on a flipping wedding or am I going to spend 20 grand on my basement that needs to get redone? I'd rather choose to redo my basement of my house Why bother? Save that money. And that's what we're gonna do. Imagine if no, I'm not gonna live stream from the courthouse because that's so ghetto. Damn, that's ghetto. But I mean, I consider you guys friends, okay? I'm talking to you like I was talking to you like you were sitting right in front of me. That's how I talk to people. So I'm talking to you like you were sitting right in front of me right now and we're having this little conversation. So I'm just saying, it's like $600 for a priest. Just saying, no pressure. Yes, I could have gotten married at my church. I go to church, everybody. Yes, I had a Jesus moment, and I'm proud about it because that's what got me to be sober and change my life and learn more about myself. So I could have easily gotten married at my church, but I guess for time constraints, given the fact that we waited 10 years at least minimum, so I think I just want to rush the process. We had a little reception with family and friends, and that's exactly what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably go to my sister's house. I'll probably get a little thing going, get the family going on. I'm gonna see my home. We're gonna have a big family get together in June, so I'm sure we'll probably like do some, thing going on over there or whatever. Clorox Bleach. What a nice name. Interesting name choice. Um, good. Courthouse weddings are cheap. Cheap, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. And my deal was when it comes to marriage thing, some people don't want to get married and all that stuff. And I get it. Now trust me, because I have an avoidant attachment. So if anyone knows about psychology and knowing more about yourself and stuff, I have attachment issues. I'm an avoidant. So this is why I've been freaking out about getting married because again, it's scary. And ADHD rejection. Now, if anyone knows about ADHD and a bunch of neurodivergents that are following me and watching me as we speak, you already know about ADHD rejection sensitivity. Now, given that if you've had to go through that your entire life and everybody just being a douchebag to you, your guards are up pretty high. And then here comes Jose and just smashing them all down. But I still had them high. But then Jesus was like, nope, you're going to smash all those things down and you're going to quit alcohol while you're at it. And you're going to learn to be a better person because you were just total meanie and just angry at everything. I don't need to be angry at everything. I'm a happy camper. You know what I mean? At least I'm happy now. Happy now. And that's what counts. Have a dinner party for friends and fam if you want a potluck. You dare right. I'm probably going to go to my friend's house at some point and be like, hey, let's celebrate 420 style. Because that's the only thing I have. That's the only thing I got. Gotta go. God bless. God bless you too. God bless you too. God bless everybody here. Okay, I'm still talking and I have yet to plant squat the rules. And again, like in good ADHD fashion, I just lost my tool that I grabbed. Hey, I just found a marker. I wonder where that came from. Jeez. Hold on. Oh, I see the tool right there. I see the tool right there. Hold up, everybody. I know. Here it is. Okay. So I'm gonna try to plant some mullein here. Now, if I know that mullin's gonna be like damn huge, I wonder, do I really want to put it here? Or should I put it to catnip? I'm trying to collect a lot of catnip for my cats, because from my two cats. So I'm wondering, I want to place them in the best sun. Where am I gonna put the catnip? These, you know what? I'm gonna do better for next year, but I'm gonna plant a little bit of mullein right here, and I'm gonna see how that goes. Or should I do catnip? This is an herb garden, so let me put the mullein here. I'm probably gonna put the mullein somewhere else in a more sunnier spot, just to compare the sizes when it comes to the sun and stuff. So that's what I'm gonna do. Girl, let us know when you're celebrating your commitment, and I'm happy to send DoorDash or Uber Eats to your celebration. Oh, thank you so much. That's awfully nice of you. I don't want to ask I don't want to ask things of people. I'm not good with that. I'm not good with that. Asking. And then I don't want to feel like I don't want to give the impression to you guys that I'm here just to be asking you for stuff. I don't want to do that. You know what I mean? But that's awfully nice of you. I'm in East Stroudsburg, Pennsylvania. That's where I'm at. But surprisingly, my dad will be there. So my dad and my stepmom are gonna be there because I don't know if anyone's seen my videos and everything. My dad is lives actually in Pennsylvania with me, so he'll be there. So we're probably gonna go out to eat afterwards. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure though. I'm starting to think about marriage seriously too. I've avoided it, but I'm working full time and going to mass, and I started to notice what girls show up regularly. Who knows, right? That is true. I mean, you know, I've just been taking on things a lot more seriously. Now, when again, I'm 39, so I'm wondering why it took me so long to get my shit together. However, that had to do with a lot of upbringing, that had a lot to do with ADHD, it had a lot to do with some psych issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, we all neurodivergence. You know how that goes. You got the ADHD, plus you got the anxiety that tags along, plus you got depression that tags along too, and then add on mood swings, add on generational stuff, generational cultural issues that come along with it too. You know, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Even if it's just a dish, I'm also not good with asking, but your channel has helped me so much. I cannot thank you enough. Thank you very much. I don't know how much I'm not a professional. I'm not. I mean, I'm not a professional. I'm only professional in one area which I no longer practice in. So I am not a professional gardener. I just learn and I love knowledge, and I want to show people that struggle like me that it's possible. And we don't have to have all of our ducks in a row. We all don't have to have our shit together. Okay? We all don't have to have the perfect garden. Or you don't even have to know everything about plants and gardening, man. We just want to do it because it makes us happy and it makes us feel better. And we can really learn a lot about ourselves through the garden, which is what I'm trying to teach. Or teach as I learn myself. Okay. So every time I learn something new about anything, I teach it to you guys because I want to show you what I've learned. And maybe you can use it in your own garden. Oh, my dad is awesome, right? Yeah, he'll be there. So let's see what wise words of wisdom he has to say tomorrow. I alluded to it. I was like, Dad, I'm getting married. I'm getting hitched. You know how I talk, right? You know, I'm like, Dad, I'm getting hitched. I got the ball and chain now. What's going on? He goes, ah, good for you. Congratulations, man. It's about time. And then I told my mom that, and she goes, it's about time you grew up. It's about time I grew up. Yeah, growing up stinks. And then again, I think to myself, I'm like, this is personal life, okay? Everyone can have a professional life where obviously I look like a professional. But then when you come home into your nice, safe zone, masks come off, and now you're like, oh, I can't believe I just adulted today. Ugh. Like, what? I'm in my late 40s and I still don't have my shit together, so no worries. I don't got my stuff together. I'm actually getting a lot better, though. I'm actually getting a lot better. But I had to do a lot of independent digging about knowing oneself. And I would highly advise anyone to really do some soul searching. Now, everyone does soul searching differently. I found my soul searching through church, but I also do a lot of heavy reading on psychology, a lot of heavy reading on the brain. I do a lot of heavy reading on neuroscience. I love neuroscience. Oh my gosh, it's so fascinating to me. Is there an email I can send a gift card to? That's so nice of you. Actually, I'm on. Ooh, on my channel page. I guess the main channel page. If you go to the about section, that has all my information about me. Then I have a PO box there. I don't know if I have. I do have an email there actually too. There. I also, I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, so you can always message me there too. I'm always around. I live on my phone. My phone's always around. So you can catch me there. Also the information too. Okay. 39 here too. January of 84. Yes, I'm such an 84. Yo, I was jamming to 80s music. I don't even like the 80s, bro. I do not like the 80s. But yet, I'm an 80s baby, so you can't help but listen to 80s music because some of it was actually pretty good. I'm more of a 90s person because 90s I was already um I was already like in my older years where I can remember the 90s. by late 90s, I was already a teenager. So the 90s is really where it's at. I love the 90s so much. I was into some serious hip hop. I was into some serious grunge music. Oh, Nirvana, Blink 182. Oh, I love them. But anyway, I'm reminiscing. I have a young soul. No, I have an old soul, but I have a young mentality. Okay, it's just what it is. We had to get old. We don't have to grow up. That's the spirit. We can get old, but we don't got to grow up. I mean, a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But within reason, okay? We don't want to have something called arrested development. You can look that up. You can learn a lot about what arrested development is. And the reason why I took so long to grow up is because of arrested development. But I get into that in the TikTok. That's more of the psychology therapy stuff that I learned. So I go see a therapist. So anytime I learn something, I go boop and I spell it out to you guys. Bro, Green Day is awesome. Okay? I love Green Day. Oasis, great. Bush, I had their albums. They were so good. I can have I can put together a whole 90s, and that's just rock, okay? Ooh, excuse me, I'm burping. That's just rock. Now, I can go hip hop, I can go reggae, I can go straight gangster rap because, I wasn't in my urban environment, you know what I mean? So I hit all types of music. Oh my gosh, the 90s! I'm such a millennial. Oh, millennial issues. Okay. I can't do social media ADHD. I hear that. I hear that. Social media can be addicting. But then again, I actually use this as a form of opening up because I was so closed off for all my life. So I'm learning to open up and expose myself. But it takes a lot of guts to do that. It takes a lot of guts. Biggie on Tupac, you already know the deal. Oh my gosh. If it wasn't for a copyright thing, I would be totally playing that music right now. Sublime. Yo, I remember listening to Sublime. Actually, I would not listen to Sublime back in the day. But now, Sublime, I do. Oh my gosh, y'all bringing me back. I love it. I love it. I love it, you guys. Okay, back to the mullen. It's starting to get dark out here. Where's my mullen at? Okay. Oh, this is fun. I always like talking to you guys. All right, okay. I don't have many friends that like to talk about plants and like to just chill out. I'm not really close to many people in general, okay? I'm really not. But yet here I am on social media just belting out my freaking emotional stories and shit. Like, but that's part of my healing story. Not everybody's healing story is the same way, okay? I know I was always closed off for literally my entire life. I did not express emotions. So as part of my healing journey, I'm, healing that inner child of mine. One of my things that I need to do is get out of my steel trap box, which is learning to talk about emotions, which is why I'm on this channel. Oh, The Offspring. You gotta make me look up stuff. I don't want to do it. I have a whole playlist. Yo, remember oh my gosh, I had her albums. Blondie. Blonde. No. She was blonde. From Bush's, remember the lead singer from Bush, his wife, which had her own band, Gwen Stefani? God, I had the album. Multiple albums. Damn, that was one of my ska phase. Oof, I had that too. Yeah. Well, I used to. I'm learning how to like more people. And my church and my faith is helping me with that because I know that if Jesus loves me and cares for me, then I should probably care for a little more about other people because we don't know what other people are going through. And that's the lesson that I had to learn is that, you know what? Just because they look mad on the outside, it's something that they're covering up. And that's the emotion that's coming out. Like usually anger is a cover for some other emotion. You can Google it. You can fact check me all you want. And I encourage that because maybe you'll learn something. You know what I mean? So I've learned to really kind of pick apart when someone's acting some type of way and go, you know what? It's not them. They're probably hiding some deep-seated emotional issues that they don't even know about because maybe they're repressing it too. You know, hey, come out and play. No doubt. No doubt. That's it. That's it. That's the one. Oh my gosh, I had all of their albums. Sunday morning was like, oh my gosh, Spiderwebs, Don't Speak. Oh, those were good. Those were good. All right, let me put this little Mullen thing. Jose's probably like, what is she doing? All she's doing is talking. So I'm like, well, I gotta talk. Jose don't want to talk to me. Oh, but he does talk to me, but you know, I can only talk but so much to him before he's like, all right, yo, you're gonna stop talking. I love to talk. What can I say? Call that an ADHD quality. Extrovert here. What do you want me to do about it? You know, I'm an extrovert. Okay, I like to talk. Okay, I love that you don't judge how people heal. I had to learn that though. I had to learn that. I had to humble myself. And let me tell you, Jesus did a whole slice of humble pie on me. And I didn't ask for it. It just happened. And I had to learn, like, hey, I don't want anyone judging me because I'm always feeling judged. So why am I going around judging other people? It's not cool, man. Because if I want to be understood, but I had a hard, angry looking exterior, it takes someone some really, really strong compassion or some strong putting your shoes on from the other person to really understand, you know, what people are going through. And that's what I'm learning. You know what I mean? It takes hard. So I'm trying my best to, you know, not judge. It's hard, but you know, it takes some work. But I'm learning. Learning slowly. What? Okay, let me oh, you must have said, is that in another language or is that in English or am I saying that wrong? I'm not sure. Can someone, is that a translation or is that something? I would like to know. But anyway, here we go. I love you that you don't judge here. We're so perfectly created by our creator. He knows the hairs on our head. We have to love others. And that was a hard pill to swallow myself. I had to learn to love others. I never had a lot of compassion, empathy, because I hated everybody. But why is it that I hated everybody? That's the question. Why is it that we don't like other people? Why don't we engage with other people? Oh, I don't like people. I used to say that. And I used to say some terrible things. But I learned and, learned that, hey, there's plenty of people are out there that just like me, that put on a hard exterior because they had to. A lot of people are in survival mode and we don't know what's going on with them. And survival mode sometimes looks like angry people. And it's tough to break out of that. You know what I mean? Oh, said I have diarrhea by grandpa's Dutch. Oh, okay. I was like, that has to be from another language. I'm not sure. That's what you're talking about. Yeah, so here we go. Back to this. I'm gonna leave the rest of this mullen. Actually, no, I got two different things. I have two different things here. I have hyssop. I forgot. I got hyssop, but the hyssop is too small too, tiny. But I see the two mullen, which I'm still gonna be doing. Here we go. Oh man, my back hurts. I think I'm sitting all jacked up. If anyone doesn't know, I have MS, like multiple sclerosis, so I always have to adapt my gardening to my body. Right now, this position is not good for my back. That crap hurts. Hold on a second. Gotta reposition. This is why you kind of get like used to and comfortable getting dirty, especially if you have chronic health issues and stuff, or maybe some mobility issues, because sometimes this is the only way that you can garden is in the dirt. Do you know what I mean? Oh, oops. Sorry, my camera. Doesn't mullen get big? Yes, mullen does get big. Mullen gets to be about 2 to 3 feet wide and at least about 2 feet tall. So, depending on how much light source you have. Now, of course, they're going to want a little, I don't remember. I looked it up beforehand, but I don't remember now. I know that it does require sun, but I also believe it could use a little shade. So right here in this area that I'm going to be planting it in is mostly shade. So I can't expect a huge mullen. It'll probably get maybe a little on the stringy side, a little bit, but that's why I'm also going to be planting another mullen somewhere else in a more sunnier spot in my garden so I can compare the sizes. It's worth a shot. And you know what? I love to experiment. Okay. Mullein, if you don't know, mullein is a plant. It looks like a weed. It's just like looks like anything. However, it has a lot of medicinal properties. You can use it in teas. You can smoke it, which is why we've been having this conversation about smoking and stuff, because mullein is smokable. There's also a lot of medicinal benefits and nutrients that go along with mullein. However, one of the big major reasons why I'd be growing it is because it is an expectorant, which means that it brings up a lot of the internal mucus that's inside of your lungs and it propels it out. It's like you go into the store and buying the Mucinex, like when you have cold or you have congestion and you buy the Mucinex over the counter so you can kind of like bring it up. That's what the mullein does. So that's why I'm growing it, because I'm trying to even more get off of everything pharmaceutical. That would be my ideal. Getting off of everything. I don't want no processed foods. I don't want no anything with fillers in it. I don't want none of that stuff. So I want to see how natural I can possibly go when it comes to my health. Okay, now that I'm caring more about myself because I'm starting to love myself more, I realize that I've been treating my body like crap. So this is why I'm bettering myself, and I'm noting, it starts with what you eat and what you consume. So if you know that a lot of this stuff, and not everything's going to be possible, you know what I mean? Not everything's going to be doable. Some stuff is just damn expensive. We're not going to be able to get everything. It's not like I have a huge farm, so you can't completely survive off of this stuff. But any little bit helps. Something is better than nothing. So I'm just saying. Oh, my back. Didn't I say I was going to move? Ooh, my goodness, my back. Hold on. Oh, that position was a little rough. I got like spasms like right here. Ooh. Anyway, the show must go on at least until the pain gets to be too much. Oh my gosh, that's rough. But I know what that means. It's time for something for that. But anyway, I'll worry about that later. Ooh. Yo, this mullein is super. Look, this is what it looks like when it's tiny. It's so small, but them leaves get really big. Oh, you know what I do have? I actually wanted to show you guys. Obviously I don't have it here, but my friend came by the other day and she brought me a lamb's ear. Is that lamb's ear? Lamb's ear or lamb's quarter? No, I think, are those two separate plants or are they the same plant? Lamb's ear and lamb's quarter. Because lamb's ear, I believe, I don't know if there's anything medicinal about it. It's considered like a weed or something, but it is so soft that you can use it like toilet paper. Remember the great toilet paper shortage of 2020? Imagine if you grew your own toilet paper if some shit happens like this. Sorry, Lord, I'm sorry. Imagine if that happens again where everyone runs to the store for like toilet paper. I could just go outside in my garden and just grab a few leaves. So lamb's ear, that's what it's called. Okay, here we go. Me too. That's cool. Thanks for that. I learned something new today. You're welcome. No problem. I am not a pro. I don't know absolutely everything, so I would always suggest looking up stuff. But that's what I've learned. I'm sure there's more information on it, but I did a video on it. So if you go look around in my channel, I did a video on all the different medicinal herbs that I'm growing in my garden. So that is has a lot more information on the medicinal benefits of it and stuff. But have you ever noticed that if you do like with healthcare, that when you go to your doctor's offices and stuff, that they do not know a lot about medicinal herbs? You notice that? Why is that? I can give you a little insight and clue onto that, which is a little jacked up about our healthcare industry, but that's for another topic on another day. Woof, that's a big topic. But anyway, medical health professionals are not really trained too much or in depth about herbs, about plants. They'll give you some light information about, oh, this plant has vitamin B, this plant is good for this and good for that, but they don't really get in depth as to maybe something or some alternative as a first line of option before you get to pills. And I'm just saying, and the dogs are off. And my dogs. I've seen mullein growing on the side of the road. Hey, I've never seen it grow on the side of the road before. I went to go visit. I'm doing a project in a farm. Um, anyway, I went to school for like master gardening and stuff over the winter time. So I'm a master gardener in training, if you want to call it that. And my final project is working on this farm that's in town, and they have this like big mullein plant. I was like, "Ooh, that thing is huge. Can I smoke it?" Why do I want to smoke everything? Jeez, that's so messed up. Lamb's ear is a sedge. What does that mean? Sedge? I'm confused. I never heard that word before. Because they want your money. You are absolutely correct. Pharmaceutical industry, not good. And I'm not saying that because, I've been exposed to that. Literally healthcare was all I knew from all of my life before I got into this. So I wound up knowing a little bit of the ins and outs of the healthcare industry. Even though my time was short, I still learned a lot because not only did I do the hospital a little bit, I did out clinics, like outpatient clinics. I did that, and I also did doctor's offices. So I saw kind of like a little bit of everything in a way. Lamb's quarter is like a wild spinach. Lamb's ear is the medicinal herb. Okay, thank you for that insight. That was pretty good. Oh, big pharma loves chemicals. Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. Some prescription medications are actually very good and actually very needed. But sometimes they just be over prescribing and just giving you this pill as if that's the solution when there's so much more than that. There's so much more that we could be doing. What's our health like? How much do we exercise? How much cardio do we get? You know what I mean? Like, what are you consuming for food that you can possibly reduce? There's a lot of stuff that you can do first line of defense before you get to prescription pills. I'm just saying. I'm not saying I'm not against it because I still take it because I have MS. So I gotta still take some stuff. But if I can reduce how much I have to rely on that, that's something I'm gonna be doing. You know what I mean? Doctors are paid by how much they prescribe medicine. Woohoo! Which is why they're promoting it because they can't make no money off of it. You right. You are absolutely correct. Oh boy. I'm sure the laws or something have changed when it comes to pharmaceuticals, but back when I was practicing, ooh, those pharmaceutical reps would come in with lunches and pens and notepads and oof. Now it's like probably vacations or something else. I don't know what it is now, but there's something to it. All right, this is a lot of look. This is from last year's fall time. I keep all of my leaves from fall time. Not everything went into compost. I keep a lot of them in bags because I store them for this time, and I use that as my mulch. Only problem is this is more mulch than soil. Whoops. So, okay, I'm gonna put another mullein there, and we're gonna see how wide they grow. All right, I'm putting two of them, and I'm spacing it about what's that, like a foot and a few inches apart. So that's two of them. The rest of them are gonna grow. I see, like they're gonna grow, still continue to grow. So what else? The hyssop still too small. What is that? Oh, my savory that actually grew pretty good. What else I have here? Oop. I literally feel like our emotional health and needs determine or at least guide our physical health. They're both connected. They're both connected. What happens is a lot of our mental health, if we work on it or if it's like it sticks in our head and it just weighs on us and it keeps going, what happens is it comes out in the form of stress. The more you think about it, the more your mental health, the more depressed, the more anxious, all this stuff is stress on our body, which releases cortisol, which is a stress hormone. And what happens is over prolonged periods of time with the stress. So that means all that time that you're stressed out, the entire time cortisol is being released into your body. Now, what that does over time, I mean, because sometimes it is needed, or that's how we actually wake up. When we wake up in the morning, cortisol is released, and that stress hormone actually was kind of like what wakes us up. But anyway, if you have too much of that, what happens is it lowers your immune system. And then it comes out in forms of our body through pains, through stomach aches, through headaches, through our body starting to, break down slowly over time. It's kind of jacked up. So there is connection between our mind and our body. There is an absolute connection, which is another reason why I love gardening so much, because you can reach that mind body connection through our gardening. Just throwing it out there. Oh, I went into like professional mode there real quick. You saw that? You saw that? Sure did. It's still in me. It's still in me. That's why I like talking to you guys. All right, so moving on. I still have yet to figure out where I'm going to put that citronella. I'm debating whether I want to put the citronella in the ground directly or like leave it in a container, because during the wintertime, I'm going to try to bring it in again, but it needs to get repotted. The pot is a little small. I'll probably do that another day, because obviously I'm not going to do it tomorrow because shit's getting real. Oh my goodness. Okay, so moving on. I should have watered that though. That's mad dry. Okay, let's move on. Let's see what else we can do before we go. Oh, my butt. Oh, I'm gonna do another video because I don't know if you can see. Ooh, no, that's a little far. I bought like 5 different I bought 2 raspberry bushes, 2 blueberry bushes, and 1 blackberry bush. And I'm gonna plant those in the ground itself, like right over here. I have the other ones. My other blueberry bushes are in containers, which, by the way, I don't know if anyone saw that video that I did on blueberry bushes, like repotting them and testing the pH of your blueberry bush. But I actually have the results. So I guess I can probably show it to you now. I don't know if anyone saw that video. I was having issues with my blueberry bushes because I was not getting any blueberries. But aside from not getting any blueberries, the leaves were turning purple, red. And your blueberry leaves are not supposed to go red. They're not supposed to go purple. Sometimes it can happen because of the cool climates and the weather, but a majority, if your weather is okay and your blueberry leaves are going red or purple, it is a pH or a nutrient issue. So that's what that video is about. So whatever I did on that video worked out good because it started to turn green again. I think I should show you, right? Let's go do this. Hey, Chippy. I hope you did your thing. Oh, I gotta pee soon. All right, let's move on. Oh, crap. I'm actually very excited about that because I wasn't sure if what I did was going to work for my blueberries, but it actually did. Why am I surprised? I did my research. What are you doing? You're getting too close to my plants. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. Okay. So one of them is still red. Okay. Oof. Oh, this is my thingy thing. Here we go. Let me show you this one. See this? It turned green again. It turned green. I'm so excited. Yo, this thing was this was red. I don't know if you can see. Maybe over here. Look at that. That is red. Whoop whoop. There we go. That is red. Now that red is a problem. Now I had to go back into the video and see what I did to that bucket versus this bucket right here. Because notice it's green. So that means the pH must be awesome right now. So that means I'm very excited because I actually knew what the heck I was doing. And I told it to you guys. So I'm very excited that it actually worked. Yay. It says here, ooh. Hold on. Moving onward. Doctors are paid by how much they prescribe medicine, which that's actually very, very, very true. Let's move on. I literally feel like our emotional health. Oh, I did that. Yes. That is very true too. So I'm very excited. Blueberry bush for the win. Hey, it was a pH issue because obviously I got the green back and now there is some redness over here, some redness and stuff like that, but that's old leaves. All the new growth has been green, so I'm very excited about that. I got green. Okay, what else? I guess we might as well just check up on stuff because it's starting to go dark and I gotta pee soon. So, and I think Jose's cooking for me. He's cooking dinner. I'm so excited. Okay, let's go check the greenhouse real quick. The sun is going down. The sun is going down, and my bladder's like, "Girl, you gotta go use that bathroom." So let's go see what we got here. Ooh, I love my greenhouse. Oh, okay. Damn. Okay, you know what? Jose said something to me earlier. See this? This is all part carrots. Carrots. Now my greenhouse is not in the best area for sun. Oh, my lettuce. Ow! Look at all my lettuce. I'm so excited about it. It looks so good. I did a you can see in the video. I did a video in the beginning. I think it was like March, February, I'm not sure, of what I was gonna plant in my greenhouse. And look how pretty my lettuce looks. I'm so excited about it. I got different varieties. Hold on. I got Merlot purple. Boop. And then I have this new one. It's got like little speckles on it. I'm so excited about it. I was like, yo, yay. And who gets excited about plants? I do. I do. I'm excited about it, especially when they're growing and it actually works out. I'm like, yay. I'm so excited. Ow. Damn. That's a rock. Hold on. Here we go. This is so exciting about your berries. I have raspberries and mulberries. Oh, I made a rhubarb berry pie yesterday. I've never tried that. I actually saw a rhubarb plant at the store. If anyone saw my Facebook posts, I made a video on my little trip to this like plant nursery store around here local. Oh, they had some amazing plants. It was so nice. I was like, oh, I want to buy everything, but I can't because I had the money. That's wonderful. True. I want a Caesar salad now. Y'all, even I'm excited. Even I'm excited about looking at all that green lettuce. I'm so excited. I want to take a picture. Like, I just want to show everybody. Like, look at the lettuce that I'm growing. It looks so pretty. And on the other side is a huge spinach. Like big, the name of the type of spinach that I'm growing is called Galilee spinach. And that spinach is huge. So let's move on. Let's move on. What else do I have? I might as well just crawl. Crawl. Let's do it. Okay, so this back here is my spinach, but I've been taking leaves off of it because I've been eating it. But notice, though, it's starting to get taller and taller. Now, the taller and taller is starting to lead me to believe that it's going to go bolt soon. Bolt, flower, same thing. So I've noticed that cold hardy crops, when they're about to get time to start to flower, they're going to get real tall. And then the stem gets real like woody, or not woody, maybe thick or something like that. So I know that spinach is kind of like getting there out on the door, it's getting out there. And for the, I think I dabbled in this last year, but this year I'm really getting better at this, like for real. I got, hey, beets. I don't even eat beets, but I'm growing them. They look good too. And I'm like, okay, I don't really do beets, but however, I need to learn how to grow them for you guys. You know what I mean? I'll be canning strawberries when they come into season. Yo, I've never tried canning strawberries. What an oh my gosh, I gotta show you I can't do it now. It's all the way in the front of my house. But the side of my house is all strawberries. All of them got flowers. I'm so excited. I did a video on that last year. And when you first plant your strawberries in the ground, that's what I've noticed is that they just look like regular plants that you put in the ground. However, the following year, when those plants grow up and they come back, boy, they explode in size and everything. I'm just so excited that how great they look. I am a little concerned though, because I may not get the amount of strawberries that I would like. The size, I should say. Not the amount, but the size, because I don't get full sun like I want to for the strawberries. So they'll be a little on the small side, but at least small is better than nothing. But now I know, given that they're small strawberries, I either going to have to chop off a tree that's in the front of my house, or move my strawberries, or accept that they're small. So that's something to think about. It's nice to have so much room to grow. I have a very small townhouse yard, but I grow what I can. And if that's all the space that you can, you grow that space, and that's fine. I did not always have this amount of space. When I started growing and start getting into gardening, I lived in the city. I did not have a soil backyard. I had a backyard, but it was all concrete. It was concrete. So what did I do? I grew from a balcony. Because all I had was a balcony. So I did a lot of container gardening. Also, my dad got really into rain gutter gardening because he can obviously garden from a rain gutter, and that's the only space we had. So if that's the only space you got, then you garden to your heart's content. And I tell everybody, if you don't have much ground cover, it's okay. Go up. Go vertical. Do trellises, hang stuff, go up with ladders and just towers and stuff like that. That's how you can maximize your real estate, the amount of space that you have to grow. Go up. It'll save you a lot. I, I crammed the heck out of my balcony when I was back in Newark. This is Jersey. I crammed the heck out of it. I grew everywhere. I grew in containers in the front, in the back, on the side. My dad had those rain gutters on top of the garage because there was no soil. You know what I mean? So you do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. And if you enjoy it, and you enjoy it. I have a lot of containers, totes, buckets, whatever I can put dirt in. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You just do what you can all up in there. And that's the joy of it. If that's the only space you have, you go for it. Not everyone is going to have the best equipment, the most expensive equipment, the most all of that stuff. Some people are broke, okay? Some people are just flat broke. Not everyone can afford these things. So if you can that's all you got. That's all you got. All right, we're moving on into this. Spinach, check. All of my not sweet potato. ¿Cómo se llama eso? Sugar snap peas. There we go. I'm lining this whole entire thing with sugar snap peas because of the trellis system, from the cattle panel that I have. All right, let's move on. I'm just checking everything out because sometimes I'd be forgetting to water. So I had to do little checks and stuff. And was one thing I noticed that my not parsley, I keep saying parsley, parsnips. This is kind of barren. I put seeds down. And for some reason that did not happen. One little parsnip grew, little chiquito. Like, what am I going to do with one? What am I going to do with one parsnip? Nothing. But it's okay. I could always sow more seeds. It's not a big deal. But if you want to see what my parsnips look like, bam! Yo, that thing is huge, isn't it? That thing is big. It's so tall. It's like 3.5 feet tall. Now, another reason why it's so tall, actually everything. Behind me is my carrots. They're really tall because they don't have a lot of sun in this greenhouse. So they're stretching for the sun. That's why they're super, super tall. Because if I was to pull up one of these carrots and parsnips now, they're probably going to be small. So actually, Jose gave me a great idea. He said, Jackie, well, he didn't say it like that. Oh my gosh, Jackie. Well, Jack, you can call me Jack. Jack, if you cut a lot of these stems down, will that work on helping your carrots or your parsnips below the ground grow larger? And I said, damn, I don't know. That's a good question. So could you like snip all this? Because look at it. All right, hold on. You know what? I'm just going to rip one out. I'm just going to show you guys. Hold on. This is tall. I don't think I'm going to get a big ass carrot out of this. Oh, I did. I just yanked it. Mire que chiqui. Actually, that was growing pretty good. Oh, shit. That actually worked out. Hold on a second. I'm pleasantly surprised. Hold on. Look how tall this is. But look at the carrot. Oh, hold on. That actually got pretty big. So if I left it in the ground more of the season, it probably would have it would have filled in, And it's purple. And it's a purple carrot. I'm excited. Could you eat the carrot tops? I'm sure you probably could. Not that I'm going to do that, but it actually worked out. So that's actually a big carrot. Ooh, there we are. Wow, it smells pretty good. And these were over the winter, so I know that they got a little sweeter. Wow, that was a good pull. That was surprisingly worked out. That means I should probably sow some more carrot seeds. Oh, damn. I think I need to do that. Note to self, sow more carrot seeds. Ooh, my back. Okay, moving onwards. It says here, might get seeds, don't know if parsnips are biennial like carrots. Yes, they are. Hey, how's it going, SpongeBob's? Yes, I actually did a video on that last year on parsnips and carrots. Parsnips are biennial as well. So you got to wait 2 years to go get them seeds. And I waited 2 years to get them seeds. So I'm very, very excited about that. I actually did a video on that too. Sowing them and actually harvesting them. I believe I did a video on that or something. Yeah, you can eat the tops, right? I figured that. My dad would be chomping away in the garden and stuff. I don't know if I want to do that. Hold on. It does taste, it has the essence of a carrot, but maybe because I'm eating it just like straight out like that, like without salad dressing and everything. Mm. Okay. I don't know how everyone likes this. I don't know if it's going to be good tasting to y'all, but maybe you mix it in with your salads. Perhaps that will taste a lot better than just eating it plain like that. Yeah, okay. All right, maybe not. Let's oof, I just lost my balance. That's not the best. Can you eat parsnip tops? Can you do that? Yes, better not raw. it's it isn't. It's not it's gotta be better than the tops. Okay, moving onwards. It's starting to get dark out here. Okay. I didn't do no watering at all. Oh shit, I'm losing my balance. Oh, I grew yo, there is something. I'm gonna show you guys. I don't know if it was my chickens that got in my garden or it's those stupid white cabbage moths. I kid you not. Look at this. Look at this BS. Look at it. Look, can you see that? Look how dead this looks. Look at that. Who did that? Who did this? Was it my chickens or was it the stupid cabbage moths? I don't know which one it is. But either way, I want to go have to scout this thing out. So everybody, it's been fun. It's been real. I'm so glad that everyone was here and was chilling with me for a while. I really appreciate this. This was a fun time. We got our little chit chat on. But alas, I must go. I need to start preparing for tomorrow. Because tomorrow I'm getting hitched. So I gotta make sure I have everything laid out. My shoes, my everything. My dress. Oh, I'm gonna wear a dress. Oh my gosh. If anyone knows me, I'm a big tomboy. Okay. I'm a big tomboy. I love my dirt. I love my soil. I love my boots. I love I love I'm just a big tomboy, I guess, but I can put on a dress every now and again. So I will. So I gotta get everything ready. It's been fun, everybody. I'm just shutting everything down real quick. Come on, dogs. Off we go. Let's go. Chicken coop is closed. Don't gotta worry about that. Going up and off I go. It's been okay. Should I say my speech now? My spiel. It's been fun, everybody. I really hope you enjoyed this video and if you got some good information out of it. Hey, we were just talking. I hope you enjoyed everything. I hope you enjoyed your time here. Thanks for chilling with me. I really appreciate it. I needed to blow off some steam for a little while. So until the next episode, you guys, where you and me both gonna be growing our happiness one plant at a time, one day at a time. You can catch me on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. Give me a message. Also, if you're looking for my email is on my channel page on YouTube. Go into the About section, and it has my P.O. box. It has my email on there. You could always just email me there if you're not on social media. So it's been fun, everybody. I will see you guys later, and I'm sure tomorrow I will be married. I'll see you guys. Thank you so much. I hope everyone has an awesome night, everybody.